All right, so above average temperatures. What else is new? Heat indices 115 plus. We were 115 just a few moments ago. Now, believe it or not, we could be cooler with rain chances. I'm going to explain all that over the next 2 to 3 and 4 minutes. But here's what we're dealing with for today. So 101, not even a record. We were 104 back in 1930. So we've been steadily about 5 or 6 degrees above average, but then the real field temperatures, a whole different ball game. Now, what's going on? We have high pressure to the north, high pressure out in the Gulf, and then we also have some boundaries further off to the north in northern Texas, or just out of reach of the state. And what does that mean? All that tugging, we're seeing 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts, which is very good. Again, when it's hot, we have those winds, but with humidities on the lower side at times, all the dry vegetation and these strong winds, that creates fire weather problems. So again, if fires do start up, they can spread and get out of control very rapidly. You want to be very careful out there when these winds are gusting and the humidity levels are as low as they are, with everything on the very dry side. All right, excessive heat warnings, heat advisories going until 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. Again, temperatures hovering around 115 in portions of the viewing area. Let's get right to it in a second here. Dew points, yeah, mid to upper 70s, lower 80s along the coast. Excuse me, that translates right into this. A few moments ago, Victoria was at 115. We're still at 114 over there in Cuero. Hallettsville at 109, so really 105 or above pretty much throughout the area. You get up there, Gonzales, Nixon, and Karn City, we're looking at 113 and 114 for those real field temperatures. And for those of you keeping track out there, for the heat indices temperatures, or heat indices. Heat index, heat indices. Okay, here we go. Future maximum heat index or heat indices. Here's what we got. Yeah, pushing 113, 112. Now, what's going to happen? High pressure is going to back off, and then moisture and storms will move close. That should amp up our heat indices, but the ambient temperatures might go down if we get a little bit of cloud cover that'll block out some sunlight. Here's what we have. High pressure in the plains, high pressure in the Gulf, storm activity kind of north of the high. What's going to happen? The high is going to start to move off to the west. As it does that, the edge, the periphery, the right edge or periphery off to the west of the storm, or east of the storm, excuse me, that's going to allow for moisture to start pushing close. You see the bubble of protection moves away, and then this moisture kind of follows. That can open up the door for potential showers maybe Tuesday and into Wednesday. I'm keeping it at 20 to 30% chance, so it's not getting all crazy just yet about it. But hey, that'll be our best shot at some rain in a long time around here in South Texas. 92 for that water. Bays will be on the choppy side with seas 2 to 3 feet. Nothing going on in the Atlantic. Now, here's what we got. We have a depression that just formed. We have a disturbance out there in the middle of the Pacific. And then we have another disturbance. But hey, this is pretty much where Dora started out here and pretty much went all the way across the Pacific Ocean basin. And here it is. It crossed the international date line, and now this was a hurricane, now a typhoon Dora over there. And look at it. Still a Category 1 hurricane. Should break up, but hey, it's been gone over 5,000 miles this evening in the 80s. Overnight dropping down to 79 under mostly clear skies, still a little bit on that breezy side. Then 101 for tomorrow. Heat indices pushing 110. Winds gusting away to about 20 miles per hour. And looking ahead, I talked about it. Our best shot will maybe be Tuesday, Wednesday. We could see some cloud development and maybe some rain activity. But again, we're keeping it on that 20 to 30% chance while temperatures still stay around 100 and heat indices pushing 110 plus.